Hello, hello, hello. What's up, guys? How is everybody? What's going on? Welcome to this late Monday night stream. Sorry it's late. Work has its things where I ended up having to stay till getting off till staying till 5 o'clock, and it's about a 20-minute drive home. Get home, get myself ready, uh, say hi to the wife and give her a kiss, and now I'm here. So, we're gonna do a pretty good stream. Um, I will say sorry about the video. Normally, I have a video that posts today. Um, the video got screwed. I don't really know. I don't really know what's going on with it. I started. Okay, look, I'm horrible. I'm horrible at procrastinating. So, I ended up trying to upload the video last night. I usually upload the video at the night before and then schedule it to go live later on the next day. That's what I usually do. Well, I uploaded it last night about 9 o'clock, and for some reason it was going god awful slow in uploading it. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on with it. Well, I figure, okay, I went to bed about 11:30 ish. Um, and I go back and I look before bed, and it's still at like 10% uploaded, and I'm like, I what the hell? Why is it doing this? So I figure, okay, well, I'll let it go all night. I'll check on it in the morning when I wake up because I had to end up waking up at like 3:45, 4 o'clock. I get up, I look, 2 more percentage. It went up 2. And then I come to figure out that whenever the computer goes into sleep mode, it stops the upload. I don't know why, but it does that. So I had to go in. I redid all of the sleep mode stuff for the computer so that it would never go to sleep. Restarted the upload, let it go. I figured, okay, if anything, couple hours, it should go live when it's supposed to go live. It didn't. Matter of fact, it just now premiered. It just now published about, I don't know, it published probably 5 minutes ago on my channel. 5 minutes ago. I don't know what the hell's going on with it. But I figure we'll try to do something with it. I'm still going to try to promote it. I'm still going to try to drive traffic to it because I want you guys to be able to see it and be able to see the kind of techniques that these scammers are using. So, that was my time with the video. Plus, this entire morning from 4:30 up until probably 9 o'clock this morning was absolute bullshit. I hated every second of it. So that was fast. So, um, we got I got done with all I got done with everything. I should be good to go. I should be groovy now. Avi, I should be good to go now. Um, and we are going to try to call some scammers. We're going to try to get something going here. I need to reload this just in case. Yeah, that's looking weird. Okay. Um, four four different stuff we're doing. We've got a bunch of different calls that we can make, as well as we've got, I'd say, 5 or 6 callbacks that we're going to try to hit. A couple of these were from last week, but we'll still try to call them just to see what's going on with them, see if they are still live and active. First, some shout-outs. Hello, Matthew. Hey, Solid. In my living room. I stream in my living room. We have technically a 3-bedroom house. Um, and there's not really much room for like an office or anything, so it is in the living room. Um, that's why you can hear just about everything in the background. Um, yes, I have. Oh, let me see here. I have Harry Potter books. Those were I used to have the collection, but those were donated from a friend, so my youngest could read them. I've read them growing up. I grew up loving Harry Potter, so yes. And the Jack Skellington stuff. Let's see if I can get this right. Jack Skellington stuff is from my wife. My wife loves Nightmare Before Christmas and collects as much of it as she possibly can. Okay, so um, yeah, I'm literally in my living room doing this. That's why you can see people walking by over here, all the animals and everything. Why you can hear things going on in the background. Hi, Lucy. Hello, Michigan. Okay, so like I said, we are going to try to do a couple phone calls. We're going to be calling some of these callbacks that we have, as well as I've got a couple fresh ones that we can call to try to get a hold of somebody. Uh, the goal, as always, is to waste these guys' time, frustrate them, piss them off, plant that seed of doubt in their head, because that means that one, we're wasting their time, so that means that uh, a real actual victim isn't going to be getting through talking to these scammers, as well as planting that seed of doubt makes it so that they think that everybody who calls them from that point forward is a scam baiter and is there just to waste their time. So they're going to blow up on everyone who calls, which is exactly what we want, because eventually they're going to do that to an actual victim, which is perfect. So let's Let's try to get some of these on. And if you guys haven't already, I do have a new video that literally just premiered probably 5-10 minutes ago. If you haven't yet, go check it out. It's a really good video from one of these live streams. Okay, so if you like these kind of content, if you like this kind of content, you'll be able to see the videos that we post here. Um, like I said, it literally just premiered. You can go check it out. It's a really good video. Um, if you are also interested, I do have a members program. You could see right there. Um, if you are interested in joining our members program, it's super simple. Down below this live stream, there's going to be a red join button. Click on that. It's going to come up with 3 different tiers, tier 1, 2, and 3. I suggest everybody start with tier 1. It is the most bang for your buck with it. It is just $3 a month, but with that $3, you get a whole bunch of different features like a special icon next to your name, members only emojis, behind the scenes photos and posts. So whenever a scammer does send me any kind of documentation or pictures, I do post it to the members so you guys can be able to see it. Regular viewers, you're not going to be able to see it, only the members, as well as priority reply to comments. So if you do have a question or comment in chat, uh, I will be inclined to answer the members before anybody else. So if you are interested in doing that, like I said, super simple. Down below the live stream, there is a join button. Click on that. It'll walk you through the whole process. And exactly, Bear. If you haven't already, like the stream, comment, share, especially share with anyone who you think might end up becoming vulnerable to these kinds of scams, because that means that it shares the word and it spreads the word and spreads awareness, which is exactly what we're trying to do. Liking the stream, commenting, subscribing to the channel, all of that really does help out not only me, but it also tells YouTube that you guys like this kind of content, and maybe other people will like this kind of content. And YouTube will start to try to push out this kind of content to other people, making a lot more people aware of these kinds of scams. So let's go ahead and try to jump into some of these. A 34-second voicemail. Let's see if there's anything on this voicemail.
Hello, Carl. This is David Miller here, calling from the Publishers Clearinghouse Sweepstakes Department. Regards to your sweepstakes prize, you have won also a check for $5.5 million, which is supposed to be delivered to you. We're
Okay.
returning your call, so you can call us at 6. My name is David Miller. Bye bye.
Okay. So we will definitely try them just to see if they are live or not. That call was made on Wednesday. So I'll be honest, there's a low likelihood that they're still going to be active, but there is still that chance that they're going to be active, and I would rather still check them out just to make sure than leave it as nothing. So he is David, so we're looking for David. Let me listen to it one more time because I can't remember the prize and make sure any valuable information because a lot of the time they'll end up giving a lot of
Hello, Carl.
information.
This is David Miller here,
So he knows me as
calling from the
Carl.
Publishers Clearinghouse Sweepstakes Department. Regards to your sweepstakes prize, you have won also a check for $5.5 million, which is supposed to be delivered to you. We're
Okay.
returning your call, so you can call us at 6. My name is David Miller. Bye bye.
Okay. So we at least have something here. Let's at least call it before we move on because I want to try to hit him as fast as possible just to see if he is still active.
Leave your name and number. We'll contact you back soon as possible. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Yeah, hi. My name is Carl Thompson. We've been basically playing phone tag with each other. You left a voicemail on my machine about last Wednesday. If you could give me a call back, I'd really appreciate it. I am a winner of $5.5 million that I really, really, really want to try to win. So if you can please give me a call back, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. So we at least put it out there that were looking to try to win. We're looking to try to get something from him. Yeah, that is a very popular identity that these guys will do. But we're still going to run through the voicemails, try to see who all we can get on the line. It is a little bit later in the afternoon, but we could still try. Eh. We'll try this one next. The last one that we tried, it didn't go anywhere. So we'll try this one just in case to see. Okay, this one, it was a text message. Ooh. They sent me a text message last Thursday saying, kindly provide your full name and home address so I can verify your details on the winners list. So I'm betting they mostly do their scam through text message, which I don't like doing. It's kind of boring. It works good with a video because I can be able to show you guys side by side, but on a live stream, I can't really do that just yet. I'm working on it, but I can't do it just yet. But we will be able to soon. Here's another voicemail.
Ryan here. Giving you a call about property here on Andy Devine Ave, the apartment building you got. I think you had mentioned you might be selling it. Give me a call. I would want to talk to you about that. See if I might be able to buy it from you. Number's 909.
If you guys remember, it was a long time ago. Not sure if you guys heard it or not. Now, I might have screwed up the sound, but if you remember, it was a long time ago, a couple weeks ago, where they were trying to do fake uh, property buying, and I had talked to them about trying to sell my property and this and that and the other. And I remember actually yesterday I looked at the post that it came from, and that it actually got taken. That phone number actually got taken down. So I'm not worried about them. I can't really do anything about them now, but it's at least something. So now we'll move on to a couple. I should probably mute that just to not blow out your guys' ears. Um, we'll still make a couple phone calls of these ones that are posted to try and see who is live, who is active, of the posted that we have. Carl Thompson. We'll still go through them. We'll still try to see who is live, who is active, because I want to be able to try to make sure that we get all of them and we don't leave any behind, so that any actual victim can call them and end up getting their money taken. So right now we're calling one. It's ringing. It's at least ringing, which is interesting. It's probably going to go to voicemail. Yeah. But I love the fact that they use Google Voice, because no Publishers Clearinghouse, well, not even Publishers Clearinghouse, uh, any of these lottery prize winnings, they're not going to use Google Voice for their stuff. They're not. And the fact that these scammers will use Google Voice, making you think that you still won a prize, just blows my mind. Like, they not just Publishers Clearinghouse, because I know there's a whole thing with Publishers Clearinghouse, but with any of them, Publishers Clearinghouse, what's the other one? American Cash Reward, all of them, they they're not going to use Google Voice to be able to do their business. They're not going to do something like that. They're going to have their own dedicated lines. But for some reason, these scammers think that they can get away with it. They can get away with using these Google Voice numbers and everything. And it's so frustrating, because I know that they think they can get away with it because it's worked. It works, and why not? Carl Thompson? This is another Google Voice, and it just blows my mind for it. So we're calling this one. I don't know if they're going to answer. It'd be nice if they do. That way we can be able to try to get a hold of somebody. I want to try to get a hold of them. Or really anybody, to try to waste their time, piss them off.
Your name and phone number after the beep. We will return your call.
Yeah, hi, my name's Carl Thompson. I got a voicemail a little while ago saying that I won a prize or something and to call this number to try to claim. If you could give me a call back, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. I don't know why, but I had a little Southern in there. I had a little Southern redneck in there. I don't know why. Every once in a while, I'll do a southern voice. It's weird. I don't mean to. I don't mean to. It's just something I slip into every once in a while. I think it's because of the area I was raised in Arizona, that just a redneck or a southern voice just ends up eventually coming out. But like I said, we're going through a lot of these, trying to see what's going on, what what exactly these idiots are trying to pull on innocent people, because that's what we're trying to stop. That's what we're really trying to stop here. Okay, I want to call this number back because I want to have you guys listen.
A PCH scam. Warning, this is a PCH scam.
It's kind of
Please
loud.
do not call or leave any messages. Thanks.
Okay, so that was a fellow scam baiter who is very, very big about hijacking voicemails. Wow, spell correctly. Yeah, being to the punch, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it because that means that until the scammer becomes aware of it, every single person who's going to call that number is going to hear that message, and that's going to deter a lot more people and get a lot more people to just not answer them, which is exactly what I personally want. I don't want people calling. I don't want real, actual people who don't know any better to call these scammers. I don't want that because that means they can essentially be possible victims, and I don't want that. Ooh. No longer in service. So I'm either blocked, which I don't think I should be blocked because I am using a relatively new number here. I am using a relatively new number here, so I shouldn't be blocked. So we will just keep going through the line, keep trying to find somebody.
To claim your price, please contact me by 20.
We're muted. Okay, now we're back. Okay, so I know you guys didn't hear much of that call because he did go straight to it. He wants the people to call his number right away. I want to listen to it one more time because I want to make sure I get the name correct when I do call it. So there might be some silence here, but that's because I want to be able to hear what the message is saying, and unfortunately I don't want to dox out the number.
Hello, this is David Williams. To claim your price, please contact me by 201. Please note, there will be a claiming fee required. Thank you, and have a great day.
Okay, so I also want to note for you guys how the scammers try to make themselves sound as American as possible with it. And a lot of the time that just comes down to practice for them on how American they want to sound. Usually, I've actually come to find this out, is that usually the more American interactions they have, the better it is. So, like, the ones who sound really, really, really professional are the ones who uh, usually end up working in some kind of hotel service or a vacation spot because they deal with a lot of Americans on a daily basis. So they're able to pick up on that accent very well. And those are the ones that you really got to be careful for. A lot of scammers, Liam, are, well, I'll say that it depends on the scam. A lot of scams are known for different regions. So, what we usually cover on this channel is PCH or lottery winnings. Those are, I'll say, 99 out of 100 times, they are based out of Jamaica. It's not always, it's not every single time. I've had them all over the world, but 99% of the time it is Jamaica. Your refund scams, your tech support scams, those ones, again, 99% of the time, they'll be based out of India. Your Nigerian prince scams, those ones will usually, or those types, I'll say those types, are usually based, along with the romance scams. I want to throw in romance scams with that. A lot of the time, those are based out of Africa. So it depends on the scam, will depend on the region. And I also want to throw out a note that not everyone from those regions are a scammer. It's a very, 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 very small percentage of the population from those countries who are scammers. Okay, it's a very, very, very small percentage. With Jamaica, it's a extremely small percentage. It's a couple, 20, 30 guys who actually do these scams. Okay, so it's not the entire population. Same with India. Same with the ones in Africa. Same with the ones in Russia. Same with the ones everywhere else around the world. Okay? Well, it depends on how believable the scammer is. A lot of it comes down to how believable the scammer is, Liam. If they sound believable, if they sound American, especially, uh, it increases the chances of them succeeding, so they'll keep doing it. There are some success stories, especially from, let's see, Scammer Pay. Well, just about every scam baiter has some kind of success story where they were able to talk a scammer out of scamming and pull them back. So it can happen, it does happen, but more often than not, they do end up staying in scamming. It's unfortunate. So we will call this number real quick that was in that voicemail. Now, he was very quick to go ahead and give stuff out. I want to make sure. Okay, so the second number that was in the voicemail, now that I'm looking through my notes, the second number that was given actually is a not in service number anymore. So that's why I'm getting an automatic hang up. I know you guys can't hear it, but I'm getting an automatic hang up from it, which is why it's there, which is great because that means that nobody is able to get through. Nobody is able to get through. No actual victims are able to actually contact these people. No actual potential victims are able to get through, which is absolutely wonderful in my opinion. I hope I answered your question correctly, or the satisfied you with that answer, Liam. But we are going to try to go through as many of these guys as we possibly can. Hmm? I got the weird ringer. Yeah, hi, my name's Carl Thompson. I got a phone call a while back saying that I might have won a prize or something. If you could give me a call back so I could try to figure out what exactly is going on, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so that one, uh, yeah, and the notes on that call say that their voicemail box is full, which the automatic machine wasn't saying that it was full, so I'm gonna assume that they went through, that the scammer went through and cleared it out, which does happen. Liam, it is. I have personally had it happen to me. I about gosh, it was 8 years ago. I was the victim of a scam where they were able to get my bank information and completely clean out my bank account. And I mean, my wife and I had just got paid, and they took everything and then put us into the red with it. And we were using that money to pay bills, pay bills, pay utility bills, buy groceries, stuff like that. Um, and because of that, it was a giant pain in the ass to be able to try to work with the bank to get the money back, but we were able to finally get the money back. Luckily, we did have fraud protection on our account.
From the National Sweepstakes Company. Sorry I missed your call. I'm either out of office for today, in a meeting, or currently having lunch. I'll return your call as soon as possible. And your phone number, and I'll
He's
get
talking a
right
lot.
back to you. Have a blessed day. Bye for now.
The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time.
People filled up his mailbox, which is perfect. Um, which is absolutely perfect. And again, I wanted you guys to hear that so that you could be able to hear how American and how convincing some of these can be. So if you have an elderly person who calls that number and they hear that, some will believe that and some will try to go with it. It's absolutely horrible. Chicken, I'm gonna say depends on, like, if you're looking at a percentage of scammers, possibly. I don't know the percentage. I'll just be straight up with you. I don't know the percentage, but I will say, again, like I said, it depends on the scam. Will depend on the region. The India scams, those are mostly the refund scams, the tech support scams like that. Those are the ones that will be mostly in that area. The lottery scams, PCH, Mega Millions, those ones will mostly be out of Jamaica. The Prince ones, oh God, what is it? Nigerian Prince ones, and the love scams. Those ones will mostly be out of Africa. The pig butchering ones, the pig butchering scams, and a lot of the date romance scams. Those ones will mostly be out of your Asian countries, uh, China, Japan, Korea. Those will be mostly out of there. Hey, Luann. Exactly, Bear. So it depends. Like I said before, the scam depends on the region, or the region depends on the type of scam, however you want to say it. But that's how it usually breaks up. Now, I'll be straight up honest. I don't know the percentage. Um, hey Zag, I don't know the percentage. Um, make up for each of them altogether. But I'll at least tell you what region does what, typically what type of scam. Yes. Well, I'm doing better. Liam, to your question, it depends on the scam. So it depends on the scam on what happens. So Jamaican ones, the lottery scams, a lot of the time they want you to do a gift card because they'll end up saying, okay, so get a gift card for $500. Okay, so you give them the numbers to a gift card worth $500. They'll then turn around and sell that gift card to somebody for, let's say, $300. So the person is making money, and they're making money basically for free as well. Because it's not their money, they don't care. Okay? It's a lot of the time they'll do that. They'll end up selling off the numbers to somebody. And then they'll come back to you and try to milk you for more money so that they can get more money. They can end up trying to make more profit that way. Tech support scams, they usually will do Bitcoin ones, but a lot of those end up with, because they have an actual boss and it's more of a corporate structure with a lot of the tech support and refund scams, is a lot more structure with them. So it's a lot of the money that they end up getting in Bitcoin or crypto or anything like that, it ends up going up the ladder to their bosses who get a percentage, who then gives a percentage to the one higher up, and so on and so forth. That's a lot of what those will do. Um, the Nigerian prince ones, romance scam ones, a lot of the time they'll do the gift card scams. They will do the same. They'll work it the same as the Jamaican ones. So they'll end up selling off the gift card numbers to be able to get a profit back themselves. Okay, so let's call this one. Let's keep some of these calls going. I really like answering your guys' questions. If you do have any more questions in chat, just let me rephrase that. If you do have any more questions, don't be afraid to put them in chat. I'll answer them. I have no problems with that. I'll get to as many as I possibly can. I like answering these questions because a lot of these questions are ones that if you're asking the question, somebody else is wanting to ask it. They just don't want to. They just don't want to, or they're too afraid to, or they didn't think of that question right away, and then they see it in chat and go, "Oh, hey, yeah, that's a good question. I'm wondering about that too." And then we get the ball rolling on a good discussion. Oh God, what is this? I hate it when they block out the claim number. I need the claim number. If I'm going to call them and scam bait them, I kind of need that claim number. Otherwise, it makes it so much more difficult. FYI, if you are ever in a scam baiting website or scam baiting forum and you post of a scam number, and if you post a scam number and you block out important stuff like the claim code, the phone number, the prize winning, something like that, don't do that. You're kind of screwing over some people, okay? Because a lot of the time, especially when I'm calling numbers, sometimes these scammers just won't want to deal with me at all. They won't want to deal with me at all until I have that claim number. And I can't do anything with them until I get that claim number. But I can't get that claim number because you didn't post the claim number. So now I'm stuck in limbo with them. Just post the information. Post the good information. It helps out your fellow scam baiters. I know there's some people in this chat who do post on scam baiting forums. It helps. Please help us out. Help us to help you. Please. Yeah, Liam, that's actually a pretty common one. They'll do that with honestly, they'll do that with just about anything. They'll do that with your Instagram, your email, your Facebook, TikTok. That's a very common one. They probably already knew that you were pretty young, so they figured, okay, we'll just throw out a random gaming console and see if that one sticks. If that one doesn't stick, we'll throw out a different one later on until eventually they get a console or a PC that you do use. That's a very common one. Another common one with younger kids is that they'll go into game lobbies and tell other kids, "Hey, you're a really good player. You're a really good player. Your stats are really good. I'm part of a gaming organization. I think you'd be perfect for it." And start the ball with that. And then tell them, hey, but the problem is to be able to join this organization, you need to pay an entry fee of, let's say, $1,000. And, a 15-year-old kid doesn't have $1,000 laying around. So they say, oh man, I'm going to miss out. I'm not going to be able to join, because most kids would want to join something like that. And then they go and they steal their parents' credit card or steal their parents' bank cards to be able to pay for this. And now the scammer has access to that stuff and is going to completely drain it, all because they're playing on a kid's hopes and dreams. It's actually a very common one recently, and it's really, really bad. And that is 100% true, Zach. If something sounds fishy, about what they're saying, how they're saying it, something like that, hang up. It's as simple as that. Just hang up the phone call, find their official website, their official phone number, and call that. Call them back. Call back the official number. If it's a bank one, look on your card. On the back of your card, there's a helpline phone number that you can call. Call it. It really will help. And it'll help prevent a lot of scams. Yeah, Mildred, that's one that's been really popular, where they'll try to play on kids' hopes and dreams that way, to try to get them, because most kids growing up, they want to eventually try to join some kind of gaming organization, and they'll play into that want and need, and try to get kids to steal their parents' credit cards to be able to pay for it. Exactly, Mildred. Also, do not ever click a link that you don't know or recognize. That is one very big one. Maybe? Nope. Okay. That one... That one, nobody is answering, so there's another number that's associated with it that we're going to try. There's another number that's associated with it that we'll try. Sometimes it works, Sometimes it doesn't, but it's still good to at least try and make sure at least their backup phone numbers are to make sure that their backup phone numbers are not working.
Hello, pleasant good afternoon. This is Mark Franklin from the Claims Department.
Hi, Mark. I received a phone call a couple days ago saying that I might have won a cash prize or something, and to call to try to claim or put a claim on it. I'm just trying to make sure that I am correct that I might have won a prize.
I'm not sure who I'm speaking with. Could you provide me with your claims code and your first and your last name?
Well, I don't have a claims code, but my first and last name is Carl Thompson.
Carl Thompson. Okay, Mr. Thompson. Hold the line. Let me check the system to see exactly if you have been selected, okay?
Yeah, not a problem. Okay, so he might be checking right now to see.
Okay, thank you,
Nope.
Mr. Thompson. I'm seeing here that you have been selected. Okay, it's a $25 million prize payout, and you're supposed to have a certificate made out for your Internal Revenue Services and the Federal Trade Commission, the state-to-state charges, and your ownership certificate. Did you speak to an agent about the certificates that you were supposed to have made out?
No, but I'm sorry, Mark. Hold on one second. You're saying that I won $25 million.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God, thank you so much. Yeah, no, I've never heard of this IRS FTC certificate thing. What do I need to do so I can be able to claim this prize?
Okay, you'll have to try to see if you can make out to a $25,000 check to one of the merchant bankers of the Internal Revenue Services, so you can have this check stipulated in the system with your name on it, and it can be delivered.
Okay, so wait, you're saying I've got to pay $25,000.
Yeah,
Okay.
to receive this money.
Okay, so oh my God. Okay, so how exactly do I pay this?
Okay, you can either make this out by a certified cashier's check, or you can either do a wire transfer to one of the merchant bankers of the Internal Revenue Services or the Federal Trade Commission.
Okay, so a bank transfer or a cashier's check. Am I hearing
Cashier's
that
check
right?
or an ACH wire transfer. Yeah, correct.
Okay. Well, whichever one is the easiest for me to do. I don't know which one should I do.
It's depends on you're comfortable with. I'm not sure which method do you use, how you pay your bills, or how you go about paying your bills towards this taxes or whatever.
Well,
It's your choice how you're gonna do this.
I can do a cashier's check.
Okay, and are you currently in one of the main sponsors here at the company?
I'm sorry.
Bank of America
I'm sorry.
or
You
the
got to
Chase
say
Bank?
that again. There's like a lot of bass in your voice or something, and I can barely hear you.
Okay, I'm asking if you're with any one of our main sponsors here at the company, the Bank of America, the Chase Bank, or the Wells Fargo.
I do bank with Chase. Yes.
Okay, you bank with Chase Bank, and do you have a checkbook with the Chase Bank?
No. Well, they gave me one, but I lost that like 15 years ago.
Okay. And so how do you go about obviously you go down to your bank? How far is your bank from you?
I'm sorry again. It sounds like your phone is like right next to your mouth. Can you take the phone away for a second and say that again?
Okay, I'm asking you how far is your bank from you?
Oh, it's like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes away?
Okay, and do you think you can have a $25,000 check made out at your bank tomorrow?
Oh, I could do it tonight. I know it's still my bank usually ends up staying open till like 8 o'clock, so I can go down there.
Do you think you can head over to your bank right now?
Oh yeah, Yeah, that's not a problem. I'm dressed. I just got off work.
Okay, do you own a vehicle? Do you own your own vehicle?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So can you see if you can head to your vehicle and say, see if you can have some information written down on the merchant banker, so I can provide you with the merchant banker's name and your website of your bank.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've got a pen and paper right here ready for you. So I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay. So the merchant bank.
My phone runs off Wi-Fi, so as soon as I
Oh,
step out of the house, I'm gonna lose signal. And I don't want to end up making you mad thinking that I'm hanging up on you, because I'm definitely not trying to hang up on you, Mark. I would you're giving me $25 million. I would not want to make you mad right now. So if
okay, no
you if
problem. I really understand.
yeah, if you give me like 20 minutes to half an hour, I can run down to the bank and get this taken care of.
Okay, no problem. Hurry up and do that, and we can get back to you.
Okay, not a problem. I can call you back at this phone number, correct?
I'm not sure if you're gonna reach out to me, but maybe you'll get one of our agents, but you can have them patch you through to me, okay?
Okay.
It
Okay,
won't
not
be
a
a
problem.
problem.
Okay, and you'll be available so they can patch you through, right?
Yeah, I'll definitely be available.
Awesome. Okay, well, thank you very much.
Okay? Thank you as well. And
Okay.
bye-bye. You have a great evening.
Yes, you made my evening amazing. Thank you so much, Mark.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, guys, so sorry about the silence there. That was because I got a bank account from him. He was super, super simple to be able to get that from. Like, there was very little effort in being able to get that from him. But I was able to get a name, bank account number, and routing number from him. Um, he's so to break down what the scam is that he's saying that I won $25 million. But to be able to receive the money, I have to pay an IRS and FTC fee of $25,000. And I've got to be able to pay that $25,000 in either the form of a cashier's check or a bank wire. So I told him I'll do a bank wire. He gave me the information that I'm gonna need. So I'm going to. I told him give me like 20 minutes or so, and to go down to the bank to be able to take care of this, and I'll give him a call back. And I'll call him back, and we will try to. We're gonna do our best to try to milk him for more information. If he was that willing to give me information right off the rip, I feel like he'll give me more information pretty fast. So I want to try to milk him. Once I feel like no, he's not going to give me anything else, then I'll go ahead and rip into him. But until then, we're going to try to milk him. It is about 6:45 right now, so we'll say half an hour. So we will call him back at 7:15. We'll call him back at about 7:15. We'll try to get him back on the line. He did say, and I know, I'm sorry, I did forget to put the unmute the microphone in the stream. But he did say that if I call, I'll probably end up getting one of his colleagues, and then just have them transfer me to him. My issue with that is that there's a good chance that he might not pick up afterwards, which can be a problem. But we're still going to try to do what we can with what we got here for him, because that is huge amounts of information that we can be able to try to get. That's fine, Zach. Talk away. Go for it. I don't care. Well, I do care, but... Oh, welcome in, Dave. Welcome. Yeah, and he was very quick about it. Like there was almost absolutely no rapport building with him. It was straight to the point, straight to you won a prize, this is how much you won, this is how much you have to pay, go. Oh, excuse me. The big thing was with him was he wanted he was debating or he was trying to make me decide whether I wanted to pay with a cashier's check or wire transfer. So he wanted me to choose that. And what I find really funny with that is that I chose wire transfer, but there's not going to be a bank that's going to be open this late at night. But I threw out some BS and he bought it, saying, "Oh yeah, my bank stays open till like 8. It's fine. It's okay." But he bought it, so I'm rolling with it. Hopefully one of his colleagues doesn't get a hold of him and tell him, no bank is open that late. Are you an idiot? But we're gonna try to roll with it for as long as possible. He's definitely going to be one that we're going to do our best. Come on. That we're going to try to do our best to get a hold of. I'm also going to update the post so that other scam baiters know that he is still active. Oh, where was the post that I was just at? Oh, there it is. Oh, I know what I probably did. Yeah, that's probably what I did. That's fine. Okay, so we at least updated the information so we can be able to possibly get something so we can go back and let other people know what's going on with him. In the meantime, we will go ahead and try to hit a couple more calls because we still have quite a bit of time before we need to call him back. And I think Mildred, you're right. I think Mildred, you're right. He was just way too tired to try. He didn't have the energy to keep going. I think that's what it was. No? Okay, fine. Screw you too. Okay, so yeah, I'm pretty sure he just did not have the energy to be able to keep going, and that's what ended up. That's why he was uh, still just so. Okay, let's go. Let's get it over with. Just go and do this. Get it done with. Call me back. Because sometimes they will do that, and they will just. Okay, let's go. Come on. See if this person will answer. Not sure. Zag, I love steak. I love steak. My cholesterol doesn't, but I love steak. I actually did a steak stream where I was just bored and out back cooking, grilling steaks. If anybody here was there for that. I love steak. I prefer mine medium rare. Um, a really nice pink center, ooh, and some really good seasoning on it. Oh my god, I haven't actually had steak in so long. I think it's been a while since actually I've had some steak. Mostly because, well, I don't know if I'm gonna want to have steak anytime soon because now that it's so cold here where I'm at, I really don't want to be standing out in the cold. I really don't want to be standing out in the cold trying to grill. Yeah, you've got the heat from the grill to warm you up. Cool. But you're where I live, it's always so windy and that wind always has a bite to it. And I don't want to be having to deal with standing out in the wind trying to grill. I don't want to do that. I could try to do it inside because we have an electric skillet. It's good to go. Um, okay. It is we have an electric skillet. I've cooked many times on that. I know how to, but it's still just a pain in the ass, and you don't get the same kind of flavor from it. It's still good if you cook it right. It's still good, but you don't get the same kind of char flavor from it. You know what I mean? If you grill or if you eat steak, you know exactly what I mean by that. Hello? Oh, come on. You were right there. Hello? Hello? Okay, you're answering. You're answering, but I'm also wondering if it's like the phone is just automatically picking up and you're not meaning it to. More than likely that's what it is that they're not meaning to answer, but the phone is automatically answering. Little uh uh self plug right now. I do have a video that actually posted maybe an hour ago. If you are interested, go and check out that video. It posted, I don't know, maybe an hour ago. There was a screw up with YouTube. But if you haven't seen it yet, click on my channel, go to my most recent videos. It will be there. It's a really good video that was pulled from one of my past live streams. Go check it out, show it some love, hit the like, comment, share it with anyone who you think might be vulnerable. That's the important part. It really does help out not only me to let me know that you guys like this kind of content, but it tells YouTube that you guys like this kind of content, and maybe other people will. And it'll share it out with a lot more people, making a lot more people aware of these kinds of scams. So it really does help out all the way around. Also, if you are interested, I do have a members program. It's super simple to join up for it. Down below this stream, there is a red join button. Click on that. It's going to come up with 3 different tiers, 1, 2, and 3. I suggest everybody just do tier 1. It is the most bang for your buck with it. With it, you get a bunch of different features, like a special icon next to your name. You get access to members-only emojis, which were the icon and the emojis were both created from our moderation team for this live stream. We also do behind-the-scenes photos and posts. So whenever a scammer sends any kind of documentation to me, any kind of photos, I do post it to the members on YouTube. So if you are a member, you're going to be able to see it. If you are not a member, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to see it. And also, you get priority reply to comments. So if you do have a comment, a question, something that you want answered in chat, you can post it in chat, and I will answer yours over any other regular viewers. So keep that in mind too. So again, if you are interested in joining, it's super simple. Down below this live stream, there is a red join button. Click on that. It'll walk you through the whole process. Also, Nightbot has posted a link in chat. If you scroll up a little bit, you'll be able to see it. It says, want to join the members club? Click here and a link. It'll walk you through the exact same kind of process. I have that because sometimes YouTube screws up and isn't always available. The join button isn't always available on all platforms. So if you are having problems finding that join button, you can click on that link. It'll walk you through the exact same process. So we're going to keep calling a couple more of these numbers just to try to see if there is anybody else left that is still scamming at this time. This is pretty late in the night. This is pretty late at night for a lot of these scammers. So I'm not expecting a whole lot of them to answer, but the good thing is we are going to be live again tomorrow. So if you want to come in, we should be live about the same time, about 5:30. We'll be live. You can come in, you can join, you can see the results of some of these. I'm sorry, let me restart that. See the result of some of these. Also, a lot of these numbers that I'm calling that I'm getting no answer from, they're going to eventually call me back. So being able to call me back, I'm going to see those missed calls. I'm going to call them, and we're going to be able to hopefully get somebody on the line with a lot of these. Thank you, Frazzle. I'll check that out. Also, Frazzle, for everybody in chat, if you don't know already, Frazzle actually owns and operates a scam baiting forum online called Scambaiting Forum. If you are interested in scam baiting, you can go and check out that forum. It's a really great website. They've got a lot of different links, a lot of great community. You can go to that website and check them out. Again, Frazzle does own and operate it, so it's a really good one. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was checking out this number. So we'll check out this number real fast. I already had it dialed up, or, you know, kind of queued up. Just waiting to see, and it is not active, which is fine. It happens. A lot of these are not going to answer, like I said, because it is so late. Oh, there it is. Okay, Frazzle, we'll check it out right now. Hopefully he's live. That'd be cool if he is. Not answering. Okay, we'll call him back one more time just to see. Sometimes the first time, no. It goes straight to voicemail. So, yeah, Frazzle, I think that number is dead. Well, at least for now it is. And I need to find his number. Where was that? So if you just got off the phone with him, he's probably trying to cool off before he jumps back in. If he answers anyone. There's also the possibility that he's just going to call it for the night, because if you pissed him off, if you got him really good, if you got him that good, he might be trying to take a breather for the night. And he'll probably pick it up in the morning. I think this was the number. I'm pretty sure this was the number. I was an idiot. Didn't write down the number. I didn't write down the number when I called him. So okay. So yeah, it would have been. Okay. So I got the right number. Okay, Frazzle. Yeah, you can send them. Also, everybody, if you are interested in sending me any scam numbers that you have received, any emails for scams that you might receive, you can send them to me. I can check them out. No guarantee that I will check them out on stream. No guarantee. But there is a good chance of it. if you send them to me, I'll check them out. I'll see what's going on with them. You can send it to you can send it to wehavegreatcats@gmail.com. Send it there. I'll check it out. Again, no guarantee I'll check it out on stream, but I will still look at it. A lot of the phone numbers that I get are from viewers like you guys, so, you know. No, Zag. Unfortunately, I do have to end up working late tomorrow as well. So tomorrow's stream will be at the same time as today's. So we'll be live about 5:30 Mountain Standard Time. So you'll be able to check me out there to be able to see what's going on. Okay, let me see. Put that down. Okay, Zag, so, that's right, you're UK, I'm sorry. It's close to GMT. A good reference right now, it is 7:07 my time. So adjust that for yours. Usually with you being UK, I believe you guys are 10 or 11 hours ahead of us. Ahead of what time I am. So you'll be able, so, you know, adjust accordingly for it. Yeah, Commodore. Right now, 5:30 my time. So it's it's Mountain Standard Time. So again, for instance, right now it's 7:07 my time. So you can adjust from there. Let's try this one that was sent in. That was sent to me. I believe, yeah, that's 7 hours, Zag. Okay, we'll try this one that was given to me. We'll see if they answer. It's ringing at least. That's at least a good sign that it's ringing.
Are busy due to higher than normal call volume, so please leave a message after the beep.
Okay, yeah, it went to voicemail. Yeah, time zones are annoying. I mean, I get why. I've heard the whole explanation about why time zones are there and everything. But they're still annoying. Still annoying to deal with. Because it's either plus or minus, you know, whatever time, and it's still so difficult to try to figure out, okay, well, what time is this? What time is that? What time is it here? Okay, Frazzle. Well, if anything, I'll keep it in my back pocket, and if anything, we'll try again tomorrow on those two numbers. So we'll try a couple more numbers that are posted. Again, like I said, no guarantee that they will answer, but we will at least try. We'll try a couple more just to fill in the time. Just to fill in the time until we have to call Mark back. So that way it's at least somewhat of an appropriate time. And we'll be able to get him on the line, hopefully, and be able to see what we can get out of him. Ooh. I think I got something. Nope. voicemail. Which, like I've said multiple times on this, the voicemails are fine. They're normal this late at night because a lot of these scammers, it's 9, 10 o'clock at night for them, and they've got to be up and early in the morning to be able to scam again tomorrow. So they usually try to use this time to relax and not really do a whole lot. Hello?
Mhm.
Hello?
Mhm.
Hi. I received a phone call a couple days ago saying I won a prize and
No,
to
you
call this
didn't.
number to try to claim. And I'm just trying to call back so I can try to see what this cash prize is that I won.
What's the claim number? I
Uh,
think you might have the wrong number.
I don't have a claim number.
Yeah,
But
I
wait,
think you have the wrong
how
number.
do I have the wrong number but you just asked for a claim number?
Yeah, I think you have the wrong number.
But you just asked for a claim number. If I have the wrong number, you wouldn't be asking what my claim number is. So I have the correct place. Hello? Hello? Hello, hello, hello? Did you hang up on me? I think they hung up on me. Thank you very much, Frazzle, for the one gifted members. Thank you very much. That means a whole lot to me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, man. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. You that really helps out. That really helps try to build up this community. Another one, Frazzle. Jesus. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that, man. You don't have to. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, Frazzle. I really appreciate that. We're going to try to call him back one more time. We're going to try to call him back just to see if maybe we can annoy him, if anything. Frazzle with the... Oh, man. With the super chat. Keep fighting the good fight. Thank you very much, Frazzle. I really appreciate that, man. Wow. Thank you so much. You've really helped grow this community, and you've donated so much. Thank you so much. You are a legend right now. Thank you so much. Thank you, man. You don't know how much I appreciate that, and how much seeing your guys' support for a lot of this is really motivating. And thank you so much. And not just motivating, but it helps try to spread awareness. Because that's really the whole point in a lot of this, is spreading awareness. Uh, Getting more people aware of these scams. Because to me, that's the best way to be able to fight these scams, is to be able to spread awareness. Because the more people who become aware of these scams, the less likely it is that they will become victims, because they already know about it. Less likely for them to become victims means less money that they're going to be giving these scammers. Less money that they're giving these scammers means that it's less likely they're going to want to continue, because there's no money in it. So it really does help out, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Exactly, Frazzle. Okay, we're going to call this one last, well, these two numbers that are with this, in this post, just to make sure that they are done. that they're not active, because I want to make 100% sure of that. They answered. Hello? Hello? Hello, hello, hello? Okay. They answered, but then but then it goes to that. I don't know what is going on here. It's probably going to go to voicemail. I feel like it's going to go to voicemail. Is it going to go to voicemail? Let's see. Probably going now, unfortunately. Yeah, that call, it's just going to voicemail or just bouncing between ringing and not answering. So we're going to skip that one. We're going to go to the second number that's associated with this number or associated with this post just to see if they are active. Call this other number, see if they're active, see if we can't get anything from them, and maybe we can get lucky. Then after this, we're going to try to call. We are definitely going to try to call Mark back, because I want to try to see how much we can make him just absolutely lose his top.
Harvest Sweepstake Company. We're currently assisting other customers, but your call is important
This is
to us.
horrible.
Please leave your name, number, and reason for calling, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
Yeah, hi. My name is Carl Thompson. I'm calling about a prize I might have won, some kind of cash prize. If you could give me a call back, I'd really, really appreciate it. You could call me back at this number. I just really want to see exactly if I did win this cash prize or not. Thank you in advance. Bye. Okay. So that one, we at least got a voicemail. And we're trying to make it sound like we're a little bit desperate with him, which I'm okay with. Okay, we're going to try to call Mark back, and we're going to let him know that that bank account is flagged and see how he reacts from there. I hope Mark answers at least. If Mark doesn't answer, that's okay. That's fine. We'll definitely call him back tomorrow and see what's going on with him and try to get him to pop his top tomorrow. So, like I said, when I first talked to him, like I said when I first talked to him and got off the line, there's a possibility he won't answer. Hear me. Now you can hear me. Somebody hijacked his voicemail, and the stuff they're saying is not really appropriate for it. Well, appropriate for YouTube, because YouTube is very strict about profanity. But we're going to try to call it back one more time.
Dave Sawyer, Claims Department.
You said your name is David?
Yeah.
Hi, David. I'm looking for Mark. I was talking with him, I don't know, a little over half an hour ago about doing a wire transfer to pay an IRS FTC fee for winning, I believe he said, first place prize of $25 million. and he said
Okay.
when I get back home and I call you guys, if he doesn't answer, you'd be able to transfer me to him.
Okay. Just hold the line, and you said that your agent name was, would you go again?
No, it's Mark.
It's Mark. Okay. Hold the line for me, please.
Yep. Okay. Ooh. Hey, Mark, it's Carl.
Hey, what's up, buddy? Everything all right?
Yeah. Well, kind of. I ran into some kind of snag when I went down to the bank. I went up, I talked to the teller to try to get this wire transfer that you wanted.
Uh-huh.
And I gave him the account information and everything. And when they tried to punch everything in, they said that it wasn't able to go through because something about the account is flagged. I asked for the branch manager, and unfortunately the branch manager wasn't there, so I had to talk to the next levels. I think a floor manager or something like that, and they said that
So they're saying
that account is flagged, and
flagged.
I'm not able to send any do any wire transfer to there. So I don't know what's going on, but
Okay, it's
if
not a
this
problem,
isn't
all right?
working, would we be able to do a different way?
Okay, yes, not a problem. We can try other method. Let me just check the system just to see what's happening, all right? Give me a second. Hold the line, okay?
Yeah, not a problem. Okay, if you haven't realized yet, this is not the same Mark that I talked to. This is definitely not the same Mark that I talked to. So more than likely, this is just some random guy who was standing next to the first original scammer. Just some random guy who was standing there, and he looked over to him and said, "Hey, pretend to be Mark." That's more than likely what's going on.
So what I'm saying is, you think this is a game?
No.
All right. Do
Why?
you have
This
rope?
is $25 million. Why would I think it's a game?
Okay,
Okay,
do you
I
have-
talked to you I talked to you earlier, and you told me that I won $25 million.
Do you have jelly?
I have to
Do you
pay
have
this.
jelly?
I have to pay this IRS fee and the
Yeah.
FTC fee for.
So do you have PayPal?
No. Why? What is PayPal?
You have Zelle?
No. What is Zelle?
You don't know what is Zelle?
No. What is Zelle?
You don't know what is Zelle in America?
Yes. What is Zelle? Look,
Okay.
you were saying the last time that you were saying
all right,
last time that I could either
you
do
know how
a
to
wire
find a
transfer
rope?
or I
Can you
could
find a
do
rope?
a what was it?
Listen.
Cashier's check. Do I
Listen,
do I
can
need
you
to try
find
to
a
do
rope?
a cashier's check?
Can you find a rope?
Well, Mark, do I need to try to do a cashier's check? Because
Are you listening to me? Listen
well,
to me.
are
Listen
you
to
listening
me.
to
Listen
me?
to
Because
me.
I'm saying I can
Listen
go
to
down.
me.
I can go down and try to get a cashier's check.
Do
if
you have
that
WhatsApp
works.
on this number?
Okay.
Do
I
you have
what?
iMessage? iMessage.
iMessage?
Yeah.
This is an Android phone. I don't use Apple products, so
Do you have
so
Telegram?
obviously no.
Do you have Telegram?
No, because I've heard online on Facebook, I've seen a lot of posts that say Telegram is like really dangerous to use, so I try to stay away from Telegram.
Okay, get a rope, tie it around your neck, and go fuck yourself.
Wait,
okay?
why? Wait. No, Mark. Yeah, that was a very fast one. We're definitely going to try to call them back. Yes, hi? Hello?
Yeah, this is Dave Sawyer. How may I assist you?
Hi, Dave. Is Mark available? I was told to try to talk with Mark.
Okay. Can you just hold the line and you have your tax return?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Frazzle, I'll send you this number. Let me finish up with them and I'll
Hello,
send it to you.
good afternoon.
I'm sorry, hello?
Yes, hello. This is Mark Franklin, police fireman.
Oh, hey, Mark. Hey, so I tried to... wait, is this the same Mark I was just talking to?
Yeah, this is Mark Franklin. Because you think this is some form of joke. So why are you trying to play games? The information I gave you was the right information. So how are you
Okay,
saying
but I
it's
told
not
you, I
correct?
talked to them, and they said it was flagged, and I can't send any money there. So I don't know what's going on. You told me before that there's two different methods to try to pay this $25,000. Either a
So
wire
one
transfer or a
is the wire
cashier's
transfer.
check.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously the wire transfer isn't working, okay?
Yeah.
Obviously that's not working, and I want to try to do a cashier's check, but you went ahead and started insulting me, telling me to find a rope and try to go off myself.
Hang yourself, yeah.
Yeah, that's very unprofessional when I'm just trying to be able to pay
Yeah,
this
but
fee
remember,
so that I can
this
be
is
able
this
to
is
get this $25 million that you promised me.
this is a federal matter now. Because remember, this is $25 million. So you're about giving about games because I gave you the information for the account already.
Okay, I'm not
So
trying to
if
play
you're gonna
games. I'm not trying to play games. It feels like you guys are trying to play games with me. Okay, I'm trying to pay this fee. This is $25 million, okay? I'm not trying to joke around. $25 million is nothing to joke around with. I just want to try to pay this fee.
So
Okay.
do you have a check with them? Are you outside? Where are you exactly now?
I'm home. I told you this
So why did
before.
you went home if you're gonna have a cashier's check made out? Why did you went home?
Okay, then obviously you don't remember our last conversation because our last conversation was I go to the bank, I try to do this wire transfer. When I'm done doing it, I come home and I call you when I'm home. So
Yeah, but
I
you
tried to
didn't.
go and
But
do
you
this
didn't
wire
have the wire
transfer.
transfer,
It didn't
and
work,
it didn't.
so I wanted to come home to try to talk with you so that we could be able to try to figure this out. And when I call you
So
back and try to figure this out, you start insulting me, claiming that I'm trying to play games and to go off myself. Okay, I'm just trying to pay this fee, but you're being very rude about all this.
So what are you gonna do now? What are you gonna? What is the next step? Because you said you came home.
I
So
don't
what are
know
you
what the
planning on
next
doing?
step is because I don't work for the company. You work for the company, Mark.
But why did you
Okay?
come home? That's what I'm asking. Why
I
did you?
I came
Why did
home
you?
so I could be able to try to talk with you to try to figure this out and try to work through this. Okay? I told you before, I don't get cell phone service outside of my house. I told you this.
So why
Okay?
didn't you withdraw
And
the
so
$25,000?
I can't be able to make the phone call at the bank, I wanted to try to come home so I could talk with you about this and try to figure out, okay, well, if the wire transfer didn't work, is there another step that you might have thought of? But instead
Yeah,
I'm being
definitely.
insulted.
How far is an ATM from you?
In like just any ATM?
Yeah, because you do have a debit card, right?
Yes, I have a debit card. I've got I know there's a Circle K like 3 blocks away from my house that's got an ATM. Why?
So, okay, could you go ahead and see if you can have the $25,000 full?
I could try, but what am I doing with 25,000? Well,
We're gonna have an
actually,
agent come straight at your home address. You're gonna provide me with your home address, and we're gonna have an agent come over to get the $25,000, so they can provide it to the Internal Revenue Service.
okay, well, if we're going to do that route, then why don't I just wait for you guys to show up, and then once you guys get here with my prize, with my $25 million, I just hand you the money right then and there. Why do I got to wait for somebody to
Remember,
show up?
the
That makes
necessary
no
documents
sense.
has to be.
It just would be easier for me to just wait for you guys to show up and me hand you the $25,000 and you hand me the $25 million. Which, speaking of which, you haven't answered my question about is it going to be delivered, what day is it going to be delivered on? What time is it going to be delivered? Am I going to be getting a camera crew and a giant check and balloons and champagne Like, you haven't answered any of those questions, Mark. Hello, Mark? 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 Okay, so Mark just kind of gave up and hung up. So I called him out on all of that, and he did not like any of it. He basically wanted me to, at the end of that, he wanted me to pull out the cash, the $25,000, hold on to the cash, and he was going to have a money mule, basically, a pickup guy, come to my house, pick up the money, so he could then, that money mule will end up going and depositing it straight into their account, so they'll have the money that way. That's what he wanted me to do. I did not want to do any of that. I don't even want them to know anything near of where I live, so no. So we're gonna try to call him back one more time. I think they're gonna answer. Yeah, hi.
Yeah, Mark Franklin, Claims Department.
Hey, Mark, it's Carl. What
Go
happened?
again? Who's this?
It's Carl. What happened? The phone call dropped. What happened?
Okay, I'm kind of short of memory. I'm not sure who I'm speaking with.
How are you short of memory? We literally talked like 1 minute ago. This is Carl Thompson. We literally just talked.
No, I'm not sure. I didn't spoke to a Carl Thompson.
Bullshit, you didn't. You talked to a Carl Thompson.
Sir, excuse me.
I am Carl
Excuse your
Thompson.
language, sir.
I just
Sir,
talked to you
excuse your
1
language.
minute ago. On top of that, I'm a $25 million winner. Okay? I should be having my name up in a golden plaque on your wall right now, being a first place winner.
On my wall? What is your name doing on my wall, sir? What is your
Because
name
I'm a
doing on my
$25
wall?
million winner. Okay? I'm sure do you give away $25 million on a regular basis that you don't recognize it?
Yeah, this is the publisher's clearance house, but I clearly don't remember
Okay, well,
speaking to a
I talked to you, I don't know, it's been 45 minutes now. I talked to you 45 minutes ago. You told me that I won $25 million. You said that I had to pay no, shush, I'm talking right now. I had to pay a IRS and FTC fee of $25,000 and that I was going to do it as a wire transfer. I was supposed to go down to the bank and wire the money to a account person. I forget the title that you used, but I'm supposed to wire this money to this person, wire the $25,000 to this person to be able to pay that fee. I went down to the bank. I tried to do the wire transfer. 15 minutes ago, almost 20 minutes ago now, I called you back saying that account was flagged and I wasn't able to do the transfer. You insulted me saying I should find a rope and off myself. I called you back and you told me to try to do to find a ATM to pull out $25,000. When I asked you, okay, well, can you at least give me some details about this, like the day I'm getting it, the time I'm getting it, some kind of details, that's when the phone line went dead and the call dropped. So now I'm calling you back. I'm trying to get some of these details.
Okay, sir. So what I'm going to say to you is the information that we have here, we can't just provide those information unless we have the necessary jurisdiction from the Internal Revenue Services. So we can't place a delivery date as yet until you have that $25,000 paid. So that's why I'm saying to you, if you just go ahead and see if you can pull that $25,000 from the ATM, then we can head over to your home address.
Okay.
So see if you can head down to the
again,
ATM
Mark,
and pull this
Mark,
$25,000.
I told you this before. if we're going to do that, then I might as well just wait for you guys to show up. So I could just hand you
remember,
the money,
this money is not for
in
us
hand
here
to
at the
hand.
company.
I give you
You'll
the
have to pay the
25,000. You give
Internal
me
Revenue
the 25
Services
million,
first
because we might as
before.
well do that if we're just doing it. Because I don't know who this person is who would be coming to my house. I don't know if I feel comfortable handing
Okay, remember, we're not
$25,000
forcing
to
you to
some
be.
just
We're not
random
forcing you
person.
to be
I
a
don't know
millionaire.
who this person is.
I'm not sure how you expect this to go. But
I
remember,
expect it
this
to
is a
go
company,
that
so
you're going to either
I
give me a actual good account number that I can wire this money to, or you're going to tell me.
You want to fuck up my account, you motherfucker? Shut the fuck up,
Excuse me.
you fucking stupid ass.
Excuse me. No, who are you?
You
Why,
fucking
why are
stupid
you cursing at me?
cocksucker, dick
Why are you
sucking
cursing at me?
motherfucking
I'm
cocking
just trying to pay
cunt.
this fee.
You go stuff
Why
your
are
head
you-
in your
why are
mother
you-
ass,
why
you
are you
dick sucking
cursing
bitch.
at me?
Go and fuck
What did
yourself,
I ever do to
sucker.
you? What did I ever do to you? Yes. Oh, it took a second, and I'm pretty sure that was the guy in the background listening. I'm pretty sure that was a guy in the background listening to the whole thing, and the guy in the background ended up taking over the phone call and taking the phone, pretty much ripping the phone out of the guy's hand and just going for it. So that was absolutely beautiful. I was not expecting that big of a blow up, but he absolutely just blew his top, and that was actually wonderful. Give me 1 second, Kaz, and I actually might. Frazzle? I believe that's Frazzle. Yeah, Frazzle. That number is over to you if you want to go ahead and call them and get them going. Okay, so we're going to call them. We're going to try to call them back, see if maybe they'll answer. I got a feeling, though, that they're going to block my number, because that's what they usually do.
From calling phone number, please. Remember, we have things.
Okay, well, no. First of all, I want an apology from whoever that was. Okay, that person in the background who took the phone from you and started
That
cursing
was the
me
company's manager, because
Okay,
you're
I don't care if
messing
he's
around.
a
You're
manager.
messing
I don't
around.
care if he's a manager. He should not be talking to a $25 million winner like that.
You're
that
a cocksucker. You're not a $25 million
excuse
winner.
me,
You're just a
Mark, and now
cocksucker.
you're insulting me? What did I ever do to you? I did nothing to you.
You think I care if you did something to me, bitch ass nigga?
Excuse
You
me,
think you
I
can
did
do-
nothing to you, and now
You think
you're
you can-
insulting me too?
You think
What
you
did
can
I
do
do
something
to
to
you?
me?
No, you tell me. What did
think
I
it-
do to you?
No.
I have
Your
done
mom
nothing
sucked my
to
dick
you.
too
I have
hard. Your
done
mom sucked
nothing
my
to
dick
you,
too hard.
and
That's
now
why.
you're insulting me, but you're wanting me to
Yeah,
be able to
I feel-
pull out
I
money
feel so bad your
some
mom sucked my
mystery
dick so
man
hard
can
you
show
should
up
be
to my
talking to
house that I randomly give money to. That could be anyone.
You're blocking out the call because you don't
That
want
could
your
be
stream to hear
anyone.
you're a dick sucker?
That could be anyone. Okay, so I don't understand what the big deal is and why you're being so rude about all of this. I'm just trying to claim my money.
because we're giving
Why
we're
are-
giving
why were you
$25
not-
million
Why are
dollars
you
and
not
you don't
trying?
have
Why are you trying to cock block my money?
why you don't even know what you're saying, but
Why are
Come
you
on.
trying? No, I
Do
do
you
know
have
what I'm
speech
saying. Why are
impediment?
you trying to cock block my money?
do you have a speech impediment or
Yes,
you
I do.
or
Thank
you're
you
a
for trying
retard
to.
or something?
Thank you. I do have a speech impediment. Thank you. And thank
Yeah, I
you
know
for
you're
trying
a
to point
retard.
that out and be as rude as possible to somebody
Mhm.
that you don't even know. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Do you
Yeah,
think
because
that?
that's really great. Is trying to point out other
Remember,
people's
we're the ones.
defects.
We're the ones.
Trying
We're
to
the
point
ones
out
giving
other
out the
people's
money here.
defects. That's a great thing to try to do. Thank you. Yeah. You know, my grandma's dead. Do you want to try to make fun of her too?
No, I'm
No?
making fun.
Oh,
here.
so that's where you
No.
draw the line. That's where you draw the line, though. That's where you
No,
draw
your
the line.
grandma.
You
Your
make fun
grandma,
of me
no.
all you want, but
Because she was sucking my
that's where
dick
you
while
draw the
she
line.
died. That's why.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see.
So I had to apologize for that one.
Oh, you'll apologize for that one, but screw everything else. You'll go ahead and make fun of me for everything else. I want a full apology.
Could you send over your mom first?
No, I want a full apology, and then maybe I'll think about being able to try to do something with this money, because I've got over $50,000 in my bank account right now. So I have no problems being able to pay this fee.
And what are you going to do with that
no
$50,000?
problems being able to pay this fee. But right now, your
couldn't-
attitude is preventing me from wanting to try to pay this fee so that I could be able to get my money that is owed to me.
It's owed
Because
to your
remember,
mom, really. It's
I
really
am
owed to
the
your
winner.
mom. You're just
I
a
am the winner.
beneficiary.
You are not.
Remember, your mom did all the work, so you're just a beneficiary here. Okay?
Okay. Oh, that was really good. He was not going to let up. Wow. God. And that's what happens when you try to question a lot of these guys. When you try to question a lot of them is they go straight for insults. Straight for insults. And it's absolutely horrible. The kinds of things that they will say, the kinds of things that they claim, everything to try to get you off the line. And now the good thing is that I'm going to live rent-free in his head for the rest of the night and probably the rest of the week. Thank you, Frazzle. I'm probably going to live rent-free in his head for the rest of the week. And he's going to have to deal with that the entire time. And now everyone who calls, which Frazzle, keep this in mind, everyone who calls, he's going to think in the back of his head, is this a scam baiter? Is this a guy who's just trying to piss me off and waste my time? That's what he's going to be thinking the entire time, which is going to be great because that means it might not be today. It might not be today, but eventually in a couple days or tomorrow, he's going to talk to somebody and he's going to just automatically flip and think, this person's trying to waste my time. And he's going to go off on an actual victim. And that actual victim is not going to want to deal with this, especially for as long as I did. This actual victim is not going to want to deal with this, so they're going to automatically hang up, and he's going to waste that call. So he's going to probably end up burning through a lot of different potential victims with thinking in the back of his head, this might be a scam baiter. This might be somebody whose their entire job is to waste my time. So that's what I really want. That right there. Because he's going to waste time. He's going to end up hanging up on an actual victim. And that is a victim that could be saved, that will be saved. So, now, we have been live for about 2 hours. Thank you guys very much for coming in and hanging out. It's been an absolute blast. Before I go, some quick informational stuff. I do have a new video that came out about 2-3 hours ago. Go check it out. It's a really good video. Pulled straight from one of our past streams, so go check it out. Show it some love. Like, comment, share it to somebody who you think might end up who might be a victim. Because all of this can end up possibly saving somebody from being a victim. Okay, so that's really an important thing to do. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Not only does that help me by showing me that you guys like this kind of content, but it tells YouTube that you guys like this kind of content, and maybe other people will. So then it makes it so that YouTube will share it with more people and make a lot more people aware of these kinds of scams and listen to what these kinds of scammers actually say and do, and the manipulation tactics that they use to try to scare victims, to try to pressure people into getting this prize or any other kinds of scams. It really does help. So with all of that, again, thank you guys so much for coming in. Some special shout outs. Let's go for Frazzle with the two separate gifted memberships, which is absolutely wonderful, and a super chat. Thank you so much for doing that, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we will be live again tomorrow. We will be live again tomorrow about the same time, about 5:30ish my time. So, Mountain Standard Time. If you're not sure what time that is, right now it is 7:46 at night. So, adjust accordingly. But we will be live again tomorrow, so come check it out. We'll be calling scammers. We'll be making them rage. We'll be pissing them off, wasting their time, making it so that actual victims aren't able to actually get a hold of them. So, with all of that done and over with, thank you guys for coming in. Thank you for hanging out, and I will check you guys out.